Welcome to this short tutorial on using Boolean operators that help you control your searches in the databases. Boolean logic isn't just an extremely effective way to search. It is a tool that can save you a lot of time, energy, and frustration. But what exactly is it? Boolean logic is a way in which you, the searcher, are able to communicate with databases and search engines that require extremely specific and targeted language and strategies. The better you are able to communicate with the search engine, the better it can provide you with the information that you are seeking. So let's say you are looking for information about the use of cats in dementia therapy. You've already watched the video on identifying keywords and developed a search strategy which looks a little bit like this. Feeling confident, you plug all of these words into the database and come up with, well, not exactly what you were looking for. This is where Boolean logic comes in. Boolean logic is a way in which we can narrow or broaden our search. Remember, an effective search gives us the maximum amount of relative information and the least amount of irrelevant information. Search engines and databases don't have a mind of their own, so we have to direct them to what is and what is not relevant. First, let's talk about the Boolean operator AND. The AND operator is a way in which we can narrow a set of search results. This may sound counterintuitive, but bear with me. When we simply plug in a list of keywords, the database scans all of its documents to see if they can contain any of our keywords. So if we plug in the words cat therapy, we may get documents back that only talk about cats or only talk about therapy. Obviously, documents like cats in the wild or music therapy for infants are not very helpful to our research. We want words that lie in the sweet spot in the middle. This is where AND comes in. By linking our keywords with the Boolean operator AND, we are able to limit our results to only documents that contain both the words cat and therapy, not documents that contain one or the other. In this way, AND is a way to communicate to the database what words are important to our search and filter out information that is irrelevant to us. But what if you have the opposite problem? What if you weren't retrieving all the documents in the database relevant to your topic? What if the most relevant articles to your topic don't actually contain the word cat or therapy? Can you think of an instance where this would happen? How about synonyms? When we type in keywords, the database takes us very literally. So even though when we type in the word therapy, we may also like documents on treatments, the search engine doesn't know this. We need to specifically tell the search engine that we would also like documents that use the word treatment in addition to therapy, since they can mean the same thing. This is where the OR operator comes in. By telling the database we want articles that contain the words treatment or therapy, we are able to retrieve more relevant documents than if we just used the word therapy. This will increase the number of relevant results that the database retrieves for us. But wait, did you know that PCAT is a popular healthcare assessment tool? When you are typing in cat, the database is bringing back a ton of articles on PCAT, which is affecting your ability to find relevant documents. This is where the Boolean operator NOT comes in. The NOT operator is a way in which we can exclude results that are not relevant to our search. The NOT operator works well when we are seeing a trend in documents that are irrelevant to our search. So in our search, if we tell the database NOT PCAT, we are able to exclude any documents that contain the word PCAT and are probably not relevant to our topic. This saves us the time of having to manually search through our results to find the articles that are about the feline kind of cat and not the patient-centered assessment tool kind of cat. Boolean operators are ways in which we can communicate exactly what we are looking for to databases and search engines. This video has talked about 3 Boolean operators: AND, OR, and NOT. AND is a way in which we can narrow a set of results. A common use of the Boolean operator AND is to link main concepts or keywords. When we use AND, the search engine knows to only retrieve documents that contain all of the keywords. OR is a way in which we can broaden a set of results. A common use of the Boolean operator OR is to include all synonyms in a search. When we use the operator OR, the search engine knows to retrieve results that contain one or more of the keywords. NOT is another way to narrow a set of results. A common use of the Boolean operator NOT is to exclude terms that are frequently being retrieved that do not relate to our topic. When we use the word not, the search engine does not retrieve any documents that contain the specified word. Now that we have a better understanding of how the Boolean operators and, or, and not are used to help us control our search, let's do some example searching in the databases. We are going to conduct a search in CINAHL. You will see here on the main page that the name of the database is located above the basic search bar. The publisher of the database, EBSCO, is displayed front and center in the company logo. Many users are confused by this when creating citations, assuming that EBSCO is the title of the database, when in fact there are many databases published by this company. The best place to begin using Boolean operators is in the Advanced Search, which you will find on the main basic search page as a link. When we select this link, it allows us to work with several keywords and Boolean operators. As you can see, when we select the drop-down box, it allows us to select from the Boolean operators and, or not. We are going to first type in the word cat in the first keyword box. Then, since AND is the default, we are going to leave the Boolean operator AND as our selection in the drop-down. We will then type our second term therapy in the next search bar, after which we may select the search button to see how many results we receive. Now, let's add in some of our other examples to illustrate the operators OR and NOT. You can also type in the operators within the search bar, in addition to using the drop-down menus. Next to the first search term, let's add in NOT PCAT. Then we'll add OR treatment next to our second term. You can see from the returned articles in each step how the use of Boolean operators can affect the relevance of search results. Thank you for watching this brief tutorial on Boolean operators that help you have more control over your search. If you need help with Boolean operators, locating sources, navigating the databases, or need assistance with citing your sources, be sure to contact a librarian.